All right, I've published a new book. It's called Celpip Vocabulary. Celpip Vocabulary. I'll put the link right down there under this video if you want to go check it out. Okay, now this book will really help you know which advanced words to use for each topic. Remember, in my recent Celpip videos, we've been talking about the need to use advanced words and phrases like idioms, phrasal verbs, that kind of vocabulary, right? If you want to get a good score. Okay, so if you want to get a score of like 9, 10, 11, or even 12. Hey, some of my students, some of my subscribers get 12 in even all the categories. Isn't that amazing? 12 on reading, writing, listening, speaking, 12. That would be awesome. So hopefully this book can help you get 12. But if you want to get a high score, right, you need to use advanced words and phrases. You know, like we'll look at some examples here. Okay, so in this book, we look at some topics, right? The most common topics that are going to be on the exam. Right? What do you think are some topics? Think about it for a bit. On the speaking or the writing or the listening, what are some topics? What about jobs? You know, employment? Yeah, there's going to be questions about, you know, workplace stuff, or there's going to be questions about education. That's a topic, right? A common topic. There's going to be questions on that. What about government or politics? Or, I mean, so many topics, right? So in this book, we look at topics, and then for each topic, I give you 5 advanced words or idioms or whatever, 5 of them that you should use, that you should just memorize. Okay, so this book is really easy. I think it's the easiest of my books because I tell you which advanced words to use for each topic. Okay, so that way you don't have to sort of think about, you know, which idioms am I going to use if I get a question about this or that. I've done all the hard work for you, right? Just read this book and just memorize which words to use. Okay, so it's just so easy. You don't have to do the hard work. I did the hard work for you. So let's just take a look at a topic here. Okay, giving an opinion. Okay, so that's a topic that you will have to, in your speaking, yeah, you're going to have to give an opinion, or in your writing, you're going to have to give opinions, right? It's definitely going to be on the exam. So here's what I say. Okay, speaking task 7 will ask for your opinion. Okay, that task is specifically about an opinion. Okay, it will probably be a more serious topic than the previous tasks, so you should use more professional sounding vocabulary. For example, the question might ask you what you think about a government policy or a social issue. Writing task 2 will also ask for your opinion. Okay, so in your writing task 2, it's going to ask for your opinion, and in speaking task 7, right, but I mean, maybe other tasks will ask for your opinion too. Okay, so this is a very important topic. Okay, the following words will help you anytime you want to give your opinion in a spoken or written answer. Okay, so here's one word you can use: my rationale. My rationale. Have you ever heard that? Rationale. Say it with me. Rationale, not rational. Rational, that's a different word. Okay, rationale. The stress is on the second, it's on the last syllable there. Rationale. Rationale. Okay, it sort of goes up like that. Rationale. Okay, so the pink or the purple color, that's like the examples. I believe governments should invest more into low-income housing. My rationale for holding this view is that, and then you can, if you're writing or if you're speaking, right, you can give your reasons, right? But if you use the word rationale, that's a good word. That's an advanced word that you can use, okay? So rationale is a fancy way to say reason. Okay, when you answer the question, first state your opinion, then provide your rationale. Okay, so you state your opinion. For example, I believe countries should have low taxes. Okay, then you can say my rationale for holding this view is that. Now, what are your reasons? Okay, my rationale for holding this view is that people know how to spend their money better than governments do. Okay, so you're giving one reason, right? People know how to spend their money better than governments do. You can give some examples or whatever, and then you can give a second reason. My second reason for holding this view. Okay, so anytime you're giving the reasons, then you should say, you should use the word reason. But when you first say it, right, your rationale, what's your position? What's your reason? Okay, so just say it at the beginning. Okay, so my rationale for holding this view is that, or if at the end, you can say, anyway, so that's my rationale for holding this view that governments or countries should have low taxes. Something like that, okay? So that's a good one to use. So that's an example. So in each topic, I give you 5 words, right? So giving an opinion, this was one of them, my rationale. Now there are 4 more in the book, okay? So let's look at another one. What's another common topic that's going to be on the exam? Holidays, right? It's going to ask about vacations or your free time or what you do here or there in your holiday, your time off, right? So let's take a look at this topic here in my book. Okay, the word holiday can mean either a public holiday like Christmas Day, or it can mean vacation. Okay, if your coworker tells you that he went on a holiday to Mexico, then it means vacation. All right, so that's sometimes I get that question on my channel. People say, what's the difference between a holiday and a vacation? Well, vacation is like your time off from work. Here in Canada, very often people get 2 weeks off or 3 weeks off from their job. They go to Mexico or whatever they do. That's a vacation, right? But it can also be called your holidays, your days off from work. But let's keep reading here, okay? In every other situation, holiday means public holiday. Okay, so like a government holiday, or some people call it a bank holiday. All right, most public holidays in Canada fall on a Monday or a Friday. This means that the weekend is 3 days instead of 2 days. Right, this is called a long weekend. Most public holidays are the same all across Canada, but sometimes provinces have their own holidays. Okay, so here's a list of all the public holidays in Canada for all across Canada. Okay, so these are the ones here. New Year, Good Friday, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so you can take a look. For 2021, I listed the public holidays. So those are the days that everybody gets all across Canada. But like I said, sometimes provinces, have their own days off. But these are the ones that sort of are for all across Canada. So if you come to Canada and you're looking for a day off for a long weekend, this year, let's say you're coming, some of them are, some days like Easter changes every year, right? But Christmas is the same every year. So some of these, that's why it's for 2021. But really, for a lot of these, they're the same every year. On the same every year. Some of them change. So if you're wanting to go camping with your family, let's say in the summer, you might want to, look, which days do I have off in July? Okay, not all jobs have these days off, but any kind of job like a bank job or a government kind of job, you'll get these days off, and then you can go camping on a long weekend or something like that. So anyway, so this topic is holidays. So one of the words here that I teach you in my book is kick back. Okay, kick back. So let's look at some examples. I usually just kick back on long weekends and enjoy some R&R. I usually just kick back and enjoy some R&R. Do you know what R&R means? R&R means rest and relaxation. Okay? Say that with me. R&R. R&R. We say it kind of quick. We don't say R and R. R&R. R&R. Do you like enjoying some R&R? I love R&R. Just kick back. Kick back means just relax. Just relax. That's what it means, okay? Whenever we go on holidays, my wife loves to do all kinds of activities, but I just like to kick back and enjoy the beach. When I like to go on holidays, I just like to kick back, enjoy the beach, maybe drink a nice fruity drink. What do they drink in Mexico? Pina coladas, or I don't know, just something like that, right? You're just kicking back, okay? So kick back is a casual way to say relax, okay? So this is the kind of vocabulary that is going to help you get a better score. right? If you say relax, that's kind of a low-level word, but kick back is a much more, it's higher level because, well, that's how native English speakers talk, right? If I was talking about going to the beach, I would use this vocabulary. I would just kick back, on my holidays. Yeah, on a long weekend, I don't like doing anything really special. I just like to kick back, enjoy some R&R, some rest and relaxation. Okay, so this is the kind of vocabulary you're going to learn in this book. So let's look at my closing comments here. So in this book, I tried to make your Celpip studying easier by telling you exactly which words you should use for each topic. If you follow my advice, you will definitely get a higher score on speaking and writing. Now, knowing these words and phrases will also help you on listening and reading because they're commonly used with the topics I mentioned. For example, if you're reading or listening to something about a social issue, there's a high chance you will hear the word marginalized. Okay, that's one of the words I taught you under the topic for social issues. Right, let's say you're talking about a social issue like something to do with poverty or racism or the environmental issues or something. Very often you'll hear the word marginalized. Okay, so that's a great word to use, and it's very high. It's very likely you'll see that word, on the reading part, or you might hear it on the listening part. Right. So these words can really help you because very often in English, right, when we're talking about a certain topic, there are some words that always kind of come up. So in this book, I tried to pick the most common ways we talk about stuff, and the most versatile words too. So for example, like kick back, right? Any kick back, you don't have to just use it to talk about holidays. You can actually use it to talk about anything where you're relaxing, right? So in this book, I tried to think about the best words you can use that you can use sort of in the most number of ways. So I don't know. I think you'll really get a higher score if you use the vocabulary that I teach you in this book. Right? If you don't know what marginalized means, you will probably not understand what the person is saying. So try to memorize these words within the topic I listed them under. This will help you with your daily English communication skills as well. Okay, so thanks again for reading this book, for buying my book, for supporting my work. I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. You'll definitely succeed if you do these 3 things. Relax, keep learning, just keep trying. That's the name of the game. The name of the game. Hey, I just taught you another idiom. The name of the game means that's the best strategy. That's really that's the strategy you should do, you should use. That's the name of the game. Just relax, keep learning, keep trying. And like I said, this book will help you link the topics to those words, okay? So I want you to try to memorize these. I've done the hard work for you. You don't need to think about, which words should I use for different topics? No, I've done that for you. So just try to memorize about 50, or you could even memorize 100. Try to memorize 50 to 100 words in their topic. Okay? So I gave you the topic. Now just memorize maybe at least 2 or 3 in each topic. Remember, I gave you 5 in each topic. Try to memorize at least 2 or 3. That way, when you get to the exam and there's a certain topic, you already know which word you're going to use. You already know, how you don't have to think about it, right? Because you know it. So try to just use that word in your speaking or in your writing, or like I said, it's going to probably help you when you're listening and your reading as well. So hope you guys find that book very helpful. Thank you so much for your support. Can you hear people walking upstairs? Some people walking upstairs. But anyway, so that's my cue to end this video. So thank you guys again. Have a great day, and I'll see you over in the next episode of Mad English TV. Take care.